So, hello students. In today's class, we will going to learn cone. I guess by now you have already learned along with me what is cylinder and how to do many sums based on the cylinder. So it's time to start with the cone. Now, before we start with the cone, let's understand the basic concepts of the cone or the terminology of this cone. So this is called as the radius of the cone. This is called as, or else it is also called as a radius of the base. Then this is called as height. This is called as perpendicular height. Why this is called as perpendicular height? Because it's a right angle. It's make an angle 90 degree with the base radius. Okay, so this is called as perpendicular height, and this is called as lateral height. Lateral height stand for slant height. Are you getting it? Lateral height stand for, or it is also called as lateral height is also called as slant height. Now understand, again it remains over here, like let's say ABC is a right angle triangle. So the lateral height basically becomes hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square is equal to height square plus radius square. That way we will going to write a few formulas. So before we'll start writing the formula, let's write on this terminology. R stand for, okay, basically this cone is also called as a right circular cone. Okay, why this is called as right circular cone? Student, keep writing along with me so that your notes will get prepared simultaneously. So this is also called as right circular cone. Why this is called as right circular cone? Because it's making 90-degree angle with the base. So what is this? R stand for? R stand for radius of base, or radius of, you can say radius of cone. Okay, what is this? H stand for? H stand for a height or perpendicular height. It is called as perpendicular. Perpendicular height. Okay, now then this L stand for lateral height. L stand for, or it is also called a slant height. Okay, now this, since the ABC is a right angle triangle, we can say it is Pythagoras theorem. Lateral height is equals to square root of h square, first side square, plus second side square. So that is a way to calculate this lateral height. Are you getting it? Okay. Now further moving ahead, we'll have to write down three formulas. What is the volume of cone? Volume of cone. What is the volume of cone? Volume of cone would be, we've already learned, it is 1/3 pi r square h, or this can be capital R and this can be capital H. Students, so don't mind all this capital and small. It's up to you how, what have you taken as radius and the height. Okay, so it's basically base radius and this is perpendicular height. Then curved surface area of the cone. Curved surface area of the cone is pi RL. Now some people will say, so what are the derivation of all these things? So don't worry students, the derivation parts will come once you learn integration in standard 11th or 12th. Then there would be something called as total surface area. Total surface area will going to become obviously pi RL, that is curved surface area, plus base area, isn't it? So you can take it out pi r common over here. So total surface area means curved surface area plus base surface area, I mean base area. So that's why pi RL plus pi r square. Out of that, pi r can be taken out common. So it will be L plus R. Remember that volume unit is, yes, unit cube. Curved surface area is unit square. Total surface area is unit square. I hope you have finished till here. Actually, that's nice. Now, we'll start solving the questions based on this formula. So, say, first question is write whether the following statements are true or false. Justify your answer. Now, even if these are true and false statements, you can't just student look at these statements and you can't just say, this is true and this is false. So we'll have to solve these questions nicely and systematically, and then we'll have to decide whether they are true or false. So if the radius, what is the first statement? If the radius of the right circular cone is halved, if the radius of the right circular cone is halved and its height is doubled, and if the height is doubled, the volume will remain unchanged. So let's try and check whether this is true or not. Okay. Okay, so we'll start solving the first questions. It's a very simple question, students. Say, look at this. The radius of the right. Okay, so there are two cones. First cone is something like this. So we're just solving this first part. Student, please understand. I'm not solving all 1, 2, 3. I'm just solving the first part. If the radius of the right circular cone is halved. Okay, so there are. And the height is double. That means it will become little taller type of things. Okay. So let's see what happened. So suppose यहाँ पर radius है, suppose यहाँ पर radius है r and height है h centimeter. Now what is going to happen over here? The radius is, say, look at this. The radius of the right circular cone is halved. So it will become r by 2 centimeter. And the height is doubled. So height will going to become 2h, because it was earlier h, so it will now become 2h centimeter. The volume will remain unchanged. That is what they are trying to fix it up. I mean, is it true or false? That is what we have to check. The volume will remain unchanged. So how to check that? See, it's simple, students. So first of all, we're going to calculate the volume in each case. So what will be the volume in this case? Pi r square h. Now what will be the volume in this case? Pi, but r is now r by 2. So it will become r square upon 2 into 2 will become 4 into h will become 2h. So 2h. If we'll cancel, these 2 ones are 2 2s are. So the volume became the new volume. You can say new volume. New volume will become pi r square upon 4 into 2h. So 2 and 2 has been cancelled. So it will become pi r square h upon 2. Initial volume was pi r square h and the new volume is pi r square h upon 2. That means the volume has halved. And यहाँ पर statement में बोला गया the volume will remain unchanged. That means it's false. That means the first statement is false. Therefore, it is false. It is false. You understood how, student, you will have to solve this? So please pause the video here and solve it quickly, this question quickly in your book, and try solving this subpart number 2 and 3 quickly in your book after this question. Okay. So sorry, students, will have to do over here upon 3 and over here also upon 3. So this will become, so this will remain into 3. But see, ultimately, if we'll check, it is the volume is pi r square h upon 3 and this new volume is pi r square h upon 6. So they are not same. The volume is different, isn't it? So the first statement is false. I hope you have understood till here, isn't it? Okay, look at this. Support number 2 and support number 3 are very simple. Students, you can manage by your own, and still if you can't, just put it in the comment box. Okay, and let's discuss this. In a right circular cone, the height and the radius and the slant heights are always the sides of the right angle. Of course it is true, isn't it? So simple one. Okay, let's move to the next question, student. So let's move ahead with the next question. The question says the diameter of the base of the cone is 10.5 centimeter. Look at this, student. The word you'll have to read very carefully. Diameter बोला है. So what is the given thing over here? Given radius will become 10.5 centimeter upon 2 centimeter because it's given diameter, and the slant height is 10 centimeter. Slant height, that is L is 10 centimeter. Student please write it on that. आपको slant height लिखना है and then बाजू में in bracket में L लिखना है. Remember that in the examination. Find its curved surface area. We'll have to supposed to calculate curved surface area. So many people keep trying, you know, what will be the edge and everything. आपको ये सब calculate करने की बिल्कुल भी जरूरत नहीं है, because curved surface area का formula है straight away pi R and L, isn't it simple? So just substitute the value. Pi is 22 upon 7, radius is 10.5 upon 2. I am writing that, okay, 105 upon 20. I just shifted this dot over here and increase 1 0 over here in the denominator, isn't it? And the lateral height is 10. So it's that easy. 7 ones are 7, 15s are 15, 7s are 105. Okay, 10 ones are 10 twos are, okay, 2 ones are 2 11s are, and then 11 into 15 will become 165. Okay, 165 centimeter square, because it is in centimeter. So that's it. The curved surface area is 165 centimeter square. Isn't it very simple, student? I hope you finished till here. So please pause the video and copy paste quickly this in your book. Hurry up. The curved surface area of the cone is 308 centimeters square and the slant height is 14 centimeter. Okay, so the question is little reverse. And now over here have been given curved surface area and the slant height. We're supposed to find the radius and the total surface area of the cone. How to do that? Simple, students. We'll start, okay, with the given things. We'll start with the given things. So what are the given things, students, over here? Given is, let's say, curved surface area of cone. It's given over here. Curved surface area of cone is 308 centimeters square, isn't it? And the slant height, is given as 14 centimeters. Slant height is equals to 14 centimeter. Find what were you supposed to find? What is supposed to find the radius? What is supposed to find? You can write to find. We are supposed to find two things. One, a radius, and second one, total surface area of the cone, TSA. Okay, so simple. We'll quickly write down what is the formula of curved surface area of the cone, student, isn't it? So curved surface area is pi R L. We will substitute the value 308 over here as curved surface area, pi as 22 upon 7, radius we're supposed to find, so we'll write R as it is, L is, we'll write 14, 7 ones are 7 twos are. And then, student, how are you going to calculate this radius? Simple, solve this equation. So R is equals to, now I'm shifting this 22 and 2 on other side of the equation. So what will happen? Simple basic calculation skill. So this 22 and 2 will go in the denominator. Isn't it easy? 22 ones are, and then 8 remaining, 88, 22 fours are, 2 ones are, 2 sevens are. So the radius will become, students, radius will become 7 centimeter. Radius will become 7 centimeter. You can box it because it is asked as one the question. And then second part of the question is, student, to calculate total surface area. How to calculate the total surface area, student? Total surface area. Total surface area, we'll have to simply write it on the formula, students. It is pi R common L plus R, isn't it? So basically curved surface area plus base area. So pi is 22 upon 7, radius which we just now calculated as 7, and the lateral height which is given over here, the lateral height is given as 14 centimeters. So we'll just plug the answer as 14 as lateral height plus the radius as 7. And isn't it simple? It's that basic question, students. Like you can do it 1 minute per some kind of things, isn't it? Into 14 plus 7 will become 21. I hope students you all are writing along with me, isn't it? So 7 ones are 7 threes are 21. Or you could have cancelled it 7 and 7 simply. 22 into 21. 22 into 21. So student, what is to be done? 21 twos are 60. Okay, 21 twos are 42. 4 carried. 21 twos are 42 plus 4, 46. So 462 centimeters square. Isn't that nice? So simple. I hope you have completed even these sums along with me, isn't it? Okay, so we'll move ahead. I hope you finished till the previous sum. A conical pit of top diameter is 3.5 meter, is 12 meter deep. A conical pit of top diameter 3.5 meter is 12-meter deep. What is the capacity in kiloliters? Guys, this is mensuration chapter. You will have to be very particular with your units, okay? What you have to calculate and how, in what unit you have to calculate. You should be very, very careful with all these things. Then only you're going to get the full marks very easily. So, what are the given things over here? So the diameter is 3.5. That means the radius of the pit is 3.5 upon 2 meters, because it's given meter over here. And the depth is given. That means the height basically. Okay, so you must be wondering what exactly it is. Okay, so it's something like this. Okay, we'll just do something else like this. Yeah. So this way the pit is. So the diameter is 3.5 over here. That means the radius is 3.5 upon 2. I hope you understood till here. And then the depth is 12 meter. That means the height is 12 meter. Isn't it? Simple. And now what do we calculate? We have to calculate the capacity. That means we have to calculate the volume. So volume would be 1/3 pi r square h. So we'll quickly start with that. So students, remember that we want it in kiloliters. Okay, so what we're going to get in meter cube, we'll convert that into the liters, and then we'll convert it into kiloliters. Okay, isn't it very simple? So come on, do it. Hurry up. Try to finish off before me I do. Okay, so radius square will become 35 upon 20. Okay, you can write these as 35 upon 20 as well, isn't it? I'm just shifting this dot over here and increasing 1 0 like this. Okay, into 35 upon 20, and the height is given as 12 into 12. It's simple as that. This is in meter cube, but we want in kiloliters. So what are the conversions? 1 meter cube is 1,000 liters. Okay, 1,000 liters. So what is the conversions between 1 liter to 1 kiloliter? One kiloliter is equal to 1,000 liters. Please understand this. 1 kiloliter is equal to 1,000 liters. So can we write 1 meter cube as, okay, 1 kiloliter as 1,000 liter, then 1 meter cube is equal to 1 kiloliter. That's it. So simple. People just get confused with this convergence. It's very simple, students. I hope you remember that, King Henry died, mother didn't cry much. So, that's liters to kiloliter is just 1,000 going ahead, isn't it? I hope you understand what I spoke. So this meter cube is same as kiloliter, you can say. Okay. So let's complete this calculation quickly. 3 ones are, 3 fours are. Then this 7 ones are, 7 fives are, 5 ones are, 5 fours are, 4 ones are, 4 ones are. So what are we left with? 22 upon 20. Okay, we've also left with 35. So 2 11s are, 2 10s are, isn't it? So what we left with? 11 into 35 upon 10. So that will become 385 upon 10. So 38.5 kiloliters. Isn't it simple? It's that easy, student. It's really, really simple. The only thing is people do not know the small basic things, and then they get confused with this kind of students. So don't worry, student. This is very simple topic and you can get it full marks. So stay tuned. In my next video, I'll show you the application sums based on this. Okay. Also, prior to that, we're going to do spheres and uske basic questions, and then cone and cylinder together, cone and sphere together. Such kind of sums are about to we are about to do ahead. So stay tuned. Don't go here and there, and keep watching these ahead lectures.